today. I hope that we're doing well, but if not, big hugs to you. Say hello, everybody. Hello. What's up, bruh? What? Yeah, we got little Miss Sassy Pants Millie here. Remember when she used to be shy? She's outgrowing that. But yes, we have her here today with us. She needs to get changed, and we are doing the 2024 Dolly Fall Collab hosted by Susan at Susan's Nursery, Becca at Becca's Happy Place, and Monica over at Southern Reborn's Nursery, and me, Leisha, here at Binkies and Blankies. This week it was Susan's turn, and we're doing this through the end of November. So this week, Susan put the challenge out for us to change our baby into fall colors, which I was going to do that too, but I forgot when I was picking her outfit out, and now I kind of fell in love with her outfit, and so she's going to wear it. It's more spring. It's more springy than it is fall. We're just going to go with it though. But I am going to answer the questions, and she challenged us to think of 3 Thanksgiving memories and how they make us feel. So I am going to put little Millie on the boppy, I think, if she will allow me to. She doesn't seem to be bothered by it. We all know how the big kids feel sometimes about the boppy. But so I can put this over here now because I am, it's actually a cool day here. But unfortunately, I'm at that age where menopause is a real thing. I don't know if I'm in pre or full or what have you, but oh my gosh, the hot flashes are real. And I put sweatpants on today because it's a cool day. Like the high is supposed to be like 60, I don't know, I think it was like 66. And it was chilly outside when I took the dog out, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be so comfortable in these sweats today. I'm burning up, people. Anyway, enough of my problems. This is about the tag, right? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just shared all that. There you go. A little bit of everything from here. So I'm gonna put her in. I got her a fresh diaper. I forgot to get her socks, but that's okay. I don't know if, well, she probably needs socks on. I'll have to get those later. But anyway, so I'm going to put her in this little white short-sleeved onesie, and it says loved by Mama, and it has a rainbow, a butterfly, and a couple little flowers on it, and I just thought it was adorable. And then I found these little flower pants with the same colors in all of this, and I just thought, man, how cute would that be together? And then after I found it, I was like, oh, I was supposed to be looking for something fall. We're just gonna go with this. We're just gonna go with this, guys. That's the way we're gonna roll today. I also am not changing her hair because me and her both decided that we really love the way it is. And her earrings, I'm not changing those either. She's really digging these little heart earrings, and I think they still go with they still go with the outfit. So we're not doing that either. List of things we're not going to do today. All right, so let me I'll put this down a little so you guys can watch your little niece get changed to her new little outfit. So I will think of 3 fall memories. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go way back to the ripe old age of, let's see, I was probably between, I'm going to say 7 and 9. And this is the age range of children I'm going to be talking about. So we were between, I'm going to say 7 and 9, the lot of us, me and my nieces, not nieces, my cousins, me and my cousins. And it was Thanksgiving, and everybody had gathered at my grandmother's to celebrate together, right? And Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Children, right? Children. So my grandmother made these things, and they were called beer biscuits, right? They were flippin' delicious, okay? And I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. And basically what it was is they would use, you know, beer was one of the ingredients in the biscuits, right? And so me and my cousins could not wait for these biscuits to get done because we would eat one and we would be drunk off our butts. That's right, they made us drunk off our butts. At least that's what we pretended. We pretended we were drunk. Actually, I think we thought we really were drunk. But, you know, as I got older, I did realize that the alcohol cooks out of, you know, anytime there's all kinds of recipes that call for wine or, you know, or beer or what have you. And what happens is the alcohol cooks out of it. So, yeah, so that's a memory that is like really stuck. I do remember that. I remember us stumbling around and just acting a fool, okay? And our parents would be like, what in the world has gotten into you guys? Nobody would tell. Nobody would tell, right? But it was a fun memory. And so I look back on it today and that makes me feel silly and it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh, and I'm glad that I have that memory as a child. And then I have a memory too when I was, oh my goodness, how old was I this time? I was in my teens. Oh, and again, we were going to grandma's. At this time, I lived with her. But so everybody was coming over to grandma's to celebrate Thanksgiving, and we lived in a really tiny house at this point in time. So that was, you know, we were trying to figure out where everybody was going to sit and just everything, right? And my grandma used to make her own homemade Chex Mix. And she made it every Thanksgiving, and it was way better than the store-bought stuff, right? It was so good. And she would buy every year, because at some point during the year we would use the thing. So a dish, they're kind of obsolete now, but a dish pan, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. So it's a plastic like rectangle pan. And back in the day when sinks only had one tub, you would get a dish pan to wash the dishes in and then rinse them on the other side in the sink. So this is little Millie Pooh. Look at her. Now see, doesn't this look so super cute together? I am gonna have to get her some little sockies though, because it is getting colder. Or some slippers, I don't know, maybe some shoes if she wants it. We'll just have to pick something out later. Where was I at in my story? Oh, dish tray. So the dish pan, right? So she would go every year and buy a brand spanking new dish pan and wash it and clean it really well. And the dish pans were like good size, like it could hold a load. They were deep, could hold a load of dishes, right? And she would make her famous Chex Mix in that. It would be a whole container of that, this ginormous dish pan of Chex Mix. And I remember waking up on, and also I remember too that she didn't sleep much the night before, because, you know, she'd put the turkey in the night before and let it slowly cook in the oven, you know, just for hours, and she'd baste it and, you know, just be up and down all night with that turkey. Plus she'd be making everything was from scratch with her too. Like everything was, she did homemade biscuits and just mashed potatoes, and it's all the sides, right? All the sides. And but the Chex Mix, I just remember waking up that morning and that's like what I smelled was that Chex Mix. She was making the Chex Mix, and I got up out of bed and went into the kitchen because my bedroom was right off the kitchen. It was a very small house, like really, like there was a tiny living room, there was a kitchen with a little tiny spot where a little tiny table could sit. Off to one side of the kitchen was a really small bedroom, about the size of a walk-in closet, a small walk-in closet. And then to the other side was a bathroom and a normal small bedroom. You know, it was a very small house. It was just me and her living there at the time. But so I mean, like, that woke me up. That smell woke me up. And I remember walking into the kitchen and just like being like, I'm starving. So the Chex Mix wasn't quite done, but she did let me have, what did she let me? She let me have something from Thanksgiving dinner for breakfast, and it was great. I loved that. I don't remember what it was though. I just remember that Chex Mix. I miss that Chex Mix, let me tell you. And how I feel about that memory now is I feel happy, and it makes me warm and cozy inside, and it makes me feel like I'm really looking forward to the holidays this year. You know, I hope my kids, it makes me think, I hope my kids have memories like this too. And I'm sure they do. And we may do something like this for Thanksgiving this year, because I just kind of want to see what my kids remember, right? We might do this for Thanksgiving. So thank you, Susan, for the wonderful ideal. Okay, so one more. So number 3 will be the first time I cooked my very first Thanksgiving meal. So, the kids were my oldest kids were probably, I'm going to say what, 11, 12, something like that. And David's probably like a year, maybe 2 years old. And my mom never really cooked Thanksgiving. It was always my grandma. So my grandma decided that year that she just couldn't do it. She didn't feel good. And so, I said, I'll do it. I'll cook and host Thanksgiving this year. And I did. I sliced my finger open from peeling potatoes. But it still, I cleaned it really good, put some medicine on it, bandaged it up real good. Threw away the potato I sliced it on, and then just went about, finished making my very first Thanksgiving dinner, and everybody coming over, and it was a wonderful feeling to hear people say, oh my gosh, Leisha, this is so good. You're such a good cook. And oh my goodness, this is delicious. And how did you do this and that? And you know what? I asked my grandma how she did her turkey, and I kind of used some of her tips. And then I also looked up stuff, right? And as I was before Thanksgiving, like probably a week or two before Thanksgiving, I was listening to a radio show, and they were talking about how they cook their Thanksgiving meals. And one of them said that for the first hour, they turned the turkey breast side down, so upside down basically, at a high heat for an hour. And what that did is it made all that juice come down and get into the breast of the turkey. And then you flip the turkey after that hour and cook it slow for the rest of the time, until it's done. And then it kept the turkey was so moist. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. But I just remember, kind of using a combination of ways to cook the turkey, because I didn't know how to cook a turkey, but it came out wonderfully, and that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. It makes me feel proud of myself that I took on something, and from that time out until now, I'm the Thanksgiving turkey maker. I host and cook Thanksgiving every year for my family, and I enjoy doing it. I really do. I don't mind. I love having everybody over. I love cooking. I love all the food. It's just, it's a great time. All right, so there's my 3 memories. Miss Millie is changed. And yeah, so Susan and Becca and Monica and I would love for you guys to join in. If you have a channel to do the 2024 Dolly Fall collab, tag, you can tag all of us. This one's Susan, so you could tag Susan. Whatever. Just the only reason why we want to be tagged is so that we can see your videos too, because a lot of times we don't know if you make a video, if there's no like kind of tag to it. So you can dress a doll and you can get on and just dress a doll in fall if that's what you want, and fall colors if that's what you want to do. You can get on and dress your doll and talk about your Thanksgiving memories. 3 of them, at least 3 of them. You could do more, you know, even if you only have one, share the one. Or you can just do the memories. It's completely and totally up to you how you want to do it, but we encourage you to join us in this this tag. And I think Susan did a great deal. This was a great idea. I really loved looking back and thinking of all the wonderful Thanksgivings in the past that I've had with my family, and it makes me feel really good. It's like really brightened my day. So I hope that you guys liked hearing the memories too. If you don't have a channel, make sure to go over and watch Susan's, because she's done hers. Becca and Monica should be doing theirs. And if you don't have a channel, you can leave it down in my comment section, Susan's comment section, you know, on the video, the Dolly Fall collab video. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys goodbye. Say goodbye. We're gonna go find some socks and shoes for me. We love you so much. Give kisses. Mwah! To all the aunties and uncles and cousins out there. Give us a big thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. There is a join button that is for the Flutterfly membership. It's $4.99 a month. You get a few extra perks in there. If you tap it, it will tell you what the extra perks are. I also will put that link in my description box below, so don't forget to check out my description box. I have been putting a bunch of fun stuff down in there. I will put little Miss Millie's link in case you're like, ooh, I like her. I wouldn't mind having a Millie in my Dolly family. I'll put her link on there because she's actually from Amazon. And she is a beautiful doll. Mama loves her so much. And yeah, so we'll see you next time, guys. We love you. Don't forget to be kind, be gentle, but most importantly, be you, because we love you just the way you are. See you next time, guys. Bye.